Hi, thank you for joining me today. Welcome to Sweet Bliss Yoga. Today's class focuses on stretching your lower body after a leg workout. So if it's been leg day for you in the past couple of days, then this stretch might be for you. So we'll start seated. We're going to start off with our right leg out to the side. You'll take your left foot on the inner thigh here, and we'll just reach over and stretch the left arm up and over. Get a little bit of a side stretch here as well. And releasing back up, turn your torso towards your leg, your right leg, and we're just going to kind of do a wave here over the leg. Just getting into that hamstring. And then release your torso over the leg. And just kind of hang out here for a moment. Breathing into the hamstring. Get a little bit into that left lower back here as well. And coming back up, we'll switch to the other side. Left leg out to the side, right foot on the left inner thigh, reaching over to the left or right arm up and over. And release. Turning your torso towards your left leg, taking that nice wave, warming up the hamstring a little bit, waving down and up. Then allowing your torso to hang over the left leg. Coming back up out of that side, reaching the right leg out. So we're taking both legs out to the side, and we'll just walk the hands forward any amount until you feel a stretch along the inner thighs here. Trying to keep a flat back here. And releasing, coming back up, we'll make our way onto hands and knees. And just take a little bit of a cat-cow here. So inhaling, belly drops to the floor, gaze is forward or up. Exhale and tuck your toes, pressing your spine up towards the ceiling. Tucking your toes, inhale, looking forward or up, dropping that belly down. Exhale, pressing the spine up towards the ceiling. Coming back to neutral, tuck your toes, lifting your hips up to a downward facing dog. And here we'll walk our dog out, so pressing the right heel down and then the left, alternating back and forth. Really stretching into those calf muscles. Getting a little stretch in the feet. And pressing both heels down. Let's lift that right leg up. Bringing the knee to the chest. Bringing the right foot in between the hands, and we'll drop that left back knee down. Let's hold here for a moment. You can untuck that back toe. You can sway back and forth a little bit, getting into that left hip flexor. Now let's rock forward and back. So sinking the hips back, flexing the right foot, and then coming back forward into the lunge, sinking the hips back, coming forward, sinking those hips back, and coming forward. Next time you sink your hips back, hold it there, allowing a little extra stretch in that hamstring. Now coming back forward, and if you'd like to get a nice quad stretch, placing the left hand on the mat and reaching back, bending into that left leg. If you can grab your foot, breathing into that left quad. And release it down. Taking the left foot back to meet the right. Tuck your toes, lifting your hips up to downward facing dog. Now lifting up the left leg, taking the knee to the chest, and left foot in between the hands. Dropping that back knee down. Just holding here for a moment. You can untuck that back foot. And you can sway back and forth, getting into that right hip flexor, loosening things up in here. And we'll rock forward and back. So coming back, stretching out that hamstring and coming forward, moving back. You can go at your own pace a few times. Next time you sink your hips back, hold the hamstring stretch. Breathing, keep breathing all the time. And coming back forward, if you want to get into that quad, placing the right hand on the mat, reaching back and grabbing that right foot with the left hand. Sinking your hips down. And release. Let's take that left foot back to meet the right. And we'll make our way onto our backs. Got a couple little pops in my back there, just laying down here. All right. So we'll take our right ankle on top of the left knee and we're pulling in our legs. You can hang on to the back of the left hamstring or in front of the shin, getting a nice stretch in the right hip and glute. You can rock back and forth here if that feels good. And from here, you can drop your foot or keep the shape pulled towards you. And we're just going to allow the shape to fall to the left, getting into the IT band on the right side. And coming back up. And we're going to take a cat pulling its tail pose. For me, the easiest way to get into this pose is to take the right foot, place it on top of the left thigh, and you want to take your right knee and allow it to fall over to the left, and then see if you can grab your left foot with your right hand. And the goal here is to try to see if the right knee can go down towards the floor, and trying to keep that right shoulder down on the mat while you're hanging onto that foot in the back. It can be a little complicated, but if you can get into the general shape, mine is not perfect, yours may not be either, but you're getting a really nice twist. Also stretching into the left hip flexor and quad area, which is really nice. And then coming back up to center. You can take your feet to the width of the mat and just rock your knees back and forth before we take it to the other side. And when you're ready, taking the left ankle on top of the right knee, pulling your legs in, holding behind the hamstring or the shin, and rocking back and forth if that feels good. And you can keep your legs where they are or drop the foot to the mat and allow that whole shape to drop over to the right, getting into the IT band on the outer left side of the upper leg and hip. Coming back up, we'll take cat pulling its tail on this side. So however you'd like to get into your shape, I'm placing my left foot on top of the right thigh and allowing the shape to fall towards the right, reaching back and grabbing that foot, pressing the left shoulder down, and my right hand is assisting the left knee towards the floor. My shoulder and my knees do not touch at the same time in this pose. Yours might not either, and that's perfectly fine. Breathe. And release, rolling back to your back, and we'll just bring our knees in towards the chest for a moment, rocking back and forth if that feels good. And if you'd like to take a Shavasana here, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, rolling to one side and making your way up to a seat. Hopefully this practice has helped you loosen up your lower body if you've been tense or tight after a leg workout. and I hope to practice with you again soon. I am still working on my yoga for fibromyalgia and chronic pain course. If you're interested, keep an eye out for that, and I do have a Facebook group for that. The link will be in the description below. And of course, if you like my videos, please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, like my video, hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you soon. Have a beautiful day.